What's up, guys? This is Return to Tennis. I'm Aaron. Thanks for returning. I've got a package here. We're going to go over it today a little bit from YTEX. So I was on Instagram. I'm scrolling through. I can't pass up a deal. That's why I have so many tennis rackets now. Because I find these tennis rackets and I get these great deals on them. They're like, hey, you want this for $50? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. And I really don't need it, but I can't help it because it's a racket I'm mildly interested in and I'm getting it at a great price. I have the same problem with strings. Because I'm always going to need strings, right? I'm playing, strings break, I'm going to need strings. So if I see a great deal, a great bargain on strings, I kind of take it. So I'm scrolling through Instagram, checking out, all the pages I like, the tennis pages, and this little ad pops up and it says, hey, free sample of strings, just pay shipping. Shop now. I'm like, heck yeah, shop now. Click it, takes me to the YTEX website. They're like, thanks for coming. Here's what kind of strings do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about stuff like Toro Line's Caviar, for example. I'm curious about that. So, like, what's a string you like? So I put in Toro Line Caviar. Put it in, they say, great, your strings will be on the way. While you're here, would you be interested in a box of strings especially picked for you? With a shirt? Yeah? Nice shirt. Polyester, kind of a microfiber kind of feel. And a stencil, and, we'll hand pick these strings for you. It's only $67. And that's a stupid question. Of course I'm interested. Send me the box. So when you go on the website, you type in the strings when you're doing your sample box. You type in the strings that you like. And then what Ivor does in the YTEX team is they pick the strings out of their lineup that best match what you're used to for your sample box. And that's what I've got here today is my sample box. So we're going to go in here and see what we got going on. Ooh. There, that's an invoice. Okay, invoice, nothing. What do we got here? This is a letter from the CEO, Ivor. And this is a handwritten letter, guys. This isn't some mass-produced letter that they send out. It says, hi, Aaron, welcome to the YTEX family. Here are some comparable strings. So one of the strings I put down, for example, is Solinko's Tour Bite. They sent me a string called Octo Twist. Okay, well, let's go in here. Let's see what we got. It's like Christmas, but in May. Octo Twist. So I told him I liked Solinko's Tour Bite. I also like Solinko's Vanquish, because that's the hybrid setup I used to have in my Solinko Whiteout before I switched it out. So what did they send me? They sent me Tour Bite equivalent, which is the Octo Twist. And what did they send for the Vanquish? Touch. Where's that one? There it is. The YTEX Touch. So next time I go to do a hybrid setup, especially on my Solinko, because right now I don't like the hybrid setup it's in it. It does not play well. I've played it a couple times this week and it's not feeling better. But now I've got the YTEX setup. I've got the Octo Twist and the Touch. Now I can try that hybrid system out. Another string I told him I liked was the Caviar, which is something I'm really curious about, which is what I signed up for on my free sample, right? So they sent me my sample, right, that I got for just paying shipping of Quadro Twist, and they sent me another package of Quadro Twist because I put that in, when I filled out the list. I told them I liked the Tier 1 Strikeforce F, or Strikeforce Rip, which I really like in my Yonex. What'd they go with? They said we should try the Square X Black. They said if you like the Strikeforce Rip, you need to try the Square X Black. So boom, they sent me that. What else? I said I like the Wasabi Red from Toro Line, which I do. I got it in 2 or 3 different frames. They said, well, if you like that, you got to try the Hexacon X Red from YTEX. I'm really excited for this. Durability high, feel, spin, good power. Pearl red. This is good. This is looking good. The last one I told them I kind of, because they ask you for 6. And another string I kind of enjoyed is the Black Knight from Tier 1. And in its place, they sent me the Hexagon X, which would be like the Hexagon X Red, but a little different feel to it. I think it's probably maybe a little softer in some respects. But I'm excited for these strings. I have a racket on the way. It's finally out of customs in Chicago. It only took them 10 days. They're telling me it's showing up tomorrow. I kind of doubt it. I'm expecting it probably Tuesday. It is a Pacific X-Force Pro #1, 2016 model. As soon as that racket gets here, it is getting the Quadro Twist treatment. The YTEX Quadro Twist is going to go in the Pacific Pro X #1. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited to try the string out too. But let me tell you something about YTEX and what I really like. Not just the personal attention I got, not just the personal letter, the follow-up emails I got from the CEO from Ivor asking me, hey, did you get your stuff? If you get a chance, review it. That is fantastic. That is great customer service, great detail. Another thing I really like is their website. So let's say you go to the YTEX website, you want to try their strings out, but you're not sure what you want. Like, you're not confident in selecting a string. They have a whole page on their website to help you figure it out. They took all the guesswork out of which string is right for you. So on that page, they have a bunch of their competitors, like I'd say probably over a dozen different string companies on there. All of the big names and some of the smaller companies as well. And next to that company in that list, they will have some of that company's most popular strings. In the very next column, they have the YTEX recommended string to match it. So you go over there and you say, hey, I love Solinko's Tour Bite, but I really want to try YTEX out, which would be a smart decision. You go over there and you scroll down to Solinko strings, and right there next to Tour Bite, it says Octo Twist. Octagonal twisted lime. It's right there. You don't have to try to guess which string YTEX has is going to feel like that. They do it all for you. When they build the box, you tell them the strings you want or the strings that you play with, and they'll build the box to match those strings, just like they did for me. This is a great concept. I think it's a great idea in terms of customer service. I'm excited for these strings. I'm putting them in the Pacific X-Force Pro #1 is getting the Dura or the Quadro Twist. A lot of twists in their names. It gets me tongue-tied. It's getting that treatment from the Q Twist probably sometime next week. We're going to get out and hit it on camera. Probably compare it to how the racket feels compared to the Fishers, and how the Q Twist string feels in that frame. That's all I got for now. I do have some more racket review stuff coming, some more film of me struggling, hitting some rackets. Things are all coming together. Things are on the way. We'll have some more content soon. YTR or UTR. Now I got YTEX stuck on the brain. That's how great their strings are. UTR is next Friday the 3rd. I'll have a couple of matches there. I don't know what's going on with that just yet. But that's all for now, guys. Check out YTEX. I'm going to put a link to their website down in the description. Make it easy for you to go over there and see what they have for you. Until next time, I now return you to your regular scheduled programming.